The aviation industry recently received important and sad news because Lufthansa will retire its Airbus A340 fleet. These classic four-engine planes have been part of Lufthansa's long-haul fleet operations for many years, but they will soon disappear from the skies. In this movie, I will explain you the reasons behind this change, as well as the time frame and future plans for the Germany's flag carrier. Let's start with a bit of history. The Airbus A340 family first took to the skies in the early 1990s, designed as a long-range, wide-body aircraft ideal for crossing continents. Lufthansa was among the first to adopt it, becoming a launch customer in 1993. About 10 years later, they added the extended A340 600 version to their fleet, boosting both range and passenger capacity. At the height of its popularity, Lufthansa operated numerous A340s, mainly on premium heavy routes across North America, Asia, and other regions. These planes became reliable workhorses over the years, flying millions of miles while providing passengers with a spacious and dependable travel experience. So, why have these aircraft managed to stay in service for so long? The answer is simple. The A340 played an important role for airlines like Lufthansa. When newer aircraft models faced delays, these four-engine jets helped keep essential routes running smoothly. Even in 2025, a few are still flying. Mainly the larger 600 and a few smaller 300 variants are still in operation. But as with anything, change is inevitable, and retirement is now just around the corner. The primary focus is on efficiency. Operating four engines leads to higher fuel consumption and increased maintenance costs when compared to the newer twin-engine jet models. As fuel prices remain volatile and airlines prioritize sustainability, the A340's financial viability is no longer rational. Several of these jets are also over 20 years old, necessitating longer and more frequent maintenance inspections. In contrast, contemporary airplanes offer notable advancements, enhanced fuel efficiency, quieter interiors, superior humidity and pressure systems, and certainly a reduced environmental impact for the world. A practical reason why the A340 remained in service longer than anticipated is due to delays with Boeing's 787 Dreamliner. Supply chain challenges and quality assurance issues delayed deliveries, compelling Lufthansa to extend the use of its older A340s beyond the initial schedule. So, what's the latest update? By September 2025, Lufthansa planned to phase out the A340-600 fleet by October. However, the strategy has changed. The aircraft will continue operating during the busy Christmas period to accommodate high demand. Complete retirement is anticipated in early 2026, just after the holiday season, with the timing linked to the arrival of 10 more Dreamliners. During a recent earnings call, Lufthansa CEO Carsten Spohr verified this, suggesting that also certain A340s might remain operational until late fourth quarter of 2025. So, what's taking the place of these older aircraft? The lucky winners are Boeing 787 and the Airbus A350. Lufthansa has placed an order for 34 Dreamliners to replace its aging long-haul jets, including the A340s. The Dreamliner brings around 25% better fuel efficiency, quieter operation, and new passenger comfort features. Lufthansa CEO called the aircraft quieter, more environmentally friendly, and packed with the latest technology, making the flying experience better for passengers and better for the planet. We are already observing the change on major U.S. routes. Frankfurt to Atlanta will transition to the Dreamliner effective November 2, 2025. Detroit's service begins on December 1st, and Newark will receive its inaugural Dreamliner flights on January 20. Starting January 1st, a Dreamliner will also arrive in Raleigh-Durham. These modifications signify the slow retirement of the A340 as a new, more contemporary fleet is introduced. The larger context is evident. Lufthansa's decision signifies the conclusion of a chapter. The A340 has been a key component of the airline's long-distance network for over 30 years. For aviation enthusiasts, it's a mix of emotions to witness one of the final significant carriers of the A340 phase out the aircraft. However, from a business standpoint, it's the correct decision. Lufthansa's long-haul aircraft will soon be newer, more efficient, and more in tune with sustainability objectives. So, if you're hoping to catch one last flight on an A340, you've still got a short window before these legendary aircraft are grounded for good. It's a farewell to a classic, but also the start of a new chapter with the Dreamliner, an A350 leading the way into the future.